Going to climb out in front of these Talladega fans a week after, by his words, making a mistake on the last stop at Texas, took away a possible win, but today made all the right moves with spotter Josh Williams to barely get Kevin Harvick and advance himself to the round of 8. What a finish, and the Talladega fans love it. He said, round of 8, we're here. Going to get the checkered flag as he always does, and he'll seek out a Ryan Blaney fan, pointing out the young man right now that he wants the flag to go to. Boy, Ryan, how did you regain that momentum after you lost it, and how were you able to get by Kevin Harvick and hold him off?
Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, pretty wild. Pretty wild last restart, but let alone last couple laps, you know, kind of losing momentum, getting it back. Just getting clear to the bottom to kind of get to the front row and drag race it out with Kevin. So really proud of the whole 12 group, man. Pennzoil, Menards, Body Armor, Dex Imaging, Advanced Auto Parts, Worth, Dent Wizard, everyone who makes this possible. It's so cool. We win 3 times here at Talladega. That's super cool. I have to give a big thanks to Riley Herbst. He did a really good job there. The last couple restarts, he hasn't had a lot of cup starts, but he did a great job of pushing me. So thanks to him, and this is so cool. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. This is so special, and I can't wait to have fun tonight.
If you ever question if NASCAR is a game of inches, that was 12 1,000ths of a second. What do you see from behind the wheel when it's that close, Ryan?
It's I won it by more than I have the last couple here, so that one might have been about 4 feet. The others were about 2, but yeah, you just don't know. I mean, you just kind of drag race the line. Hope you get help. William gave me a pretty good shove on the bottom. He's kind of forced to, but yeah, I wasn't sure, and until Josh said something. So Josh did a fantastic job on the roof like always, and this is such a special place to win at, so I cannot wait to go to Victory Lane.
There you go, and maybe the better part of all of this, Rick, they do not have to worry about the Roval next week. Team Penske and Ryan Blaney, they've advanced to the round of 8.
Denny Hamlin had an average running position of 25th today. Come home, though, in the 4th position. Crew Chief Coach Gabe Hart said you almost gave him a heart attack. How hard was it to overcome everything today?
It was difficult, you know, my own doing, but proud of the whole Mavis Brakes team to, Mavis Tires and Brakes is where you should go. Yeah, the Toyota was fast. Obviously, when I needed a push, I could get to the front, but obviously did not want to set us back there with that penalty. But when we got to go put the pedal to the metal, we go. And so proud of our effort there to get back to the top 5.
You head into the Charlotte Roval plus 50. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Denny Hamlin had an average running position of 25th today. Come home, though, in the 4th position. Crew Chief Coach Gabe Hart said you almost gave him a heart attack. How hard was it to overcome everything today?
It was difficult, you know, my own doing, but proud of the whole Mavis Brakes team to, Mavis Tires and Brakes is where you should go. Yeah, the Toyota was fast. Obviously, when I needed a push, I could get to the front, but obviously did not want to set us back there with that penalty. But when we got to go put the pedal to the metal, we go. And so proud of our effort there to get back to the top 5.
You head into the Charlotte Roval plus 50. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Pretty good all day has been William Byron. Came in here sort of relaxed with the win last week, but are you frustrated that you couldn't get to the front there at the end?
Yeah, just a little frustrated that when I was getting pushed by the 4 and I got down, and then we just couldn't quite get linked as good, and those guys got another run, and both of them had the choice to go down, and one of them picked it in the 12. So they were able to kind of stagger both lanes, and they can just they can push so well and just receive those pushes. I was kind of squirrely at getting pushed, especially in the middle lane, so felt like my best bet was to get to the bottom and hope that the line was my friend there at the end. So thanks to the whole Exalta team. Exalta Chevy was really fast, you know, top 2 in both stages and 3rd in the race. So we'll take that, but it sucks to not win because you feel like that's really the only objective of this week. So we'll learn from it, and great effort though. We'll take it.
And you'll sleep well this week too. Was that squirrely feeling anything different than what you'd had at Daytona or Talladega earlier this year?
I thought we had gotten that a little bit better recently, and then there was a little bit of a rules change, and I think the cars got a little more out of the track today. So just go to work on that. But yeah, I think we're close. It's just trying to get push like those Fords and push like them. But we're definitely close.
Strong Talladega run for William Byron.
And Bubba Wallace will come home in the 24th position. Part of that late race incident, walk us through what happened.
I don't know. We need to go back and debrief and figure out. But track position was so important. If the bottom and the middle lanes were riding and the pace slowed down enough, you can make the third lane work. But that last pit stop, we had a number that we were trying to get for fuel, and we came out, I don't know, 13th or 14th when we were 5th, and I made a wrong call there. I cost us in the 45 a lot of positions in a really good day, so didn't make the right moves there at the end, but just trying to make up for what we had lost on track position-wise.
You'll head to the Charlotte Roval -9 to the elimination line. What does that mean for you and the team and what you have to do next week?
Just another race to go out and execute. Keep all 4 fenders on, all 4 tires on the racetrack, and see what happens.
You didn't want to finish back there, and yet in some ways Talladega treats you decent. You're plus 17 going to the Roval. How do you look at the day?
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I thought our Bass Pro Camry was pretty good, and just never could quite get in the right lane at the right time. Stuck on the bottom there at the end. I think 3 to go, we were probably almost up to 10th or 12th, and 3 laps later we're 19th. So just nowhere to make any moves. Just everything was clogged, 3 wide, and you just kind of rode there and got what you could. So tough day, but I think we're in good shape going to the Roval. We can take care of business from there. Just need a good day.
When you're in those positions, Martin, and you're like, I tried that before, it didn't work, does your brain tell you can't try to get, but there's nothing else left, and you try to pick a lane that's moving?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just try to pick a lane that's moving. The problem is once you pick one lane, you're kind of stuck there for a while, especially at the end there. It seemed like, we restarted on the bottom because that's what we got, and we were stuck there for the whole last run of the race. There was never an opportunity to try anything else. So it's kind of the way this racing is. If you're not right at the front, it's really hard to make any moves or do anything. So, yeah, tough long day, but, in one piece and in a good spot going to the Roval.
Yep. On the positive side, with 1 race left in this round.
Comes home in the 17th position. What was missing today for you and the team?
I don't know if we were really missing anything, actually. Our McDonald's Toyota Camry T was actually pretty strong. I couldn't push a couple of the Toyotas that well, but we could get pushed good, and I felt like we just had a solid car. The pit strategy under green flag conditions really didn't work out for us too well. Me and Bubba kind of just took a chance on hoping the middle and bottom kind of just choked themselves up on that restart, and those last 4 or 5 laps there after that restart was the fast laps we turned all day, so just made it really difficult for the third line to work. Just kind of got a little bit fortunate. I pretty much fell to the back of the lead lap, 29th or 30th, and just got to the bottom and found a few holes and got something out of it, right? So yeah, plus outside by 2 is not really that bad for us, I think. As long as we left here better than we came in, I felt good about our chances. Obviously, makes it pretty straightforward, right? I think we'll have to go after stage points. That's okay. But if we can get 20 there, I'm sure we can salvage a good finish out of it and make it on to round of 8.
With a resume, though, that includes road course wins, does that make you more confident at Charlotte Roval?
Yeah, this is completely under control, right? We just got to go out there and execute. We got to qualify good and make sure our car's driving good in practice. So this is, I'd love to have a little bit more cushion, right? But with all things considered, where we're at, it's very doable.
A moment ago.
I'm to tell you that you get an A+ for missing the champagne bath a minute ago, but I know your experience with that, and now you see your driver that's in the playoff, Ryan Blaney, go on to the next round. How was that?
Well, Dave, I'll tell you, what a race, wasn't it? I think the 4 teams worked together today with Riley pushing and Harvick there at the end was just amazing. But Ryan wanted that one bad. We talked about it at the beginning, but to thank Ford for that power. He gave us some real power, as you could see it. But it was a team effort, and I guess for us, it's just another step into where we want to be, that Final 4, but terrific day for the team.
Well, when you don't have all of your cars in there, it paints a little different picture for you as an owner. What do you do then to refocus everything toward the 1, and did that make a difference today?
Well, I think the focus when we talked before the race was try to get Blaney up there to get points, and obviously getting that first stage point, but kind of fell back there in the second one. But he was there when it counted, and I think, and then when he got the train coming from Mr. Hendricks, you know you had to get in their way or do something. So maybe thank him for not blowing us off today for his big win.
I'll let you make that call. Congratulations, Roger. Another win for Roger Penske.